Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode in our Home SMP Season 4. I believe this episode is number 3, and do we have an episode planned for you today? So I'm level with you guys real quick. I was initially going to... hello. I was initially going to try to prep up some stuff to kind of make this a little bit of a different type of video. I was hoping to start introducing some storytelling and maybe get into some of the things that I think are going on around here, you know, a little lore or something. Anyway, but no, it has been a week, 2 weeks actually, technically, because I ended up missing releasing a video because I had some health stuff come up. So I am sorry for not getting to release a video last week, but I was just going to plan on releasing a Wonder Stop video anyway, but I was not able to do that because, again, health things. So we're here. But that means now that I have 2 weeks of things to update you guys on, and do we have a lot to go through. So let's go ahead and get started on the updates for today. And of course, it's raining. Can't make it up. I opened the door to start, and it started raining. It's just, I guess, how we roll here. So first things first, I'm not going to include a time lapse of this because I recorded one, but it was just like so small and simple that I was just like, you know, I might as well just show them around. I finally built a little mine shaft. Look at it. Okay, hold please. I'm gonna make it stop raining. Ready? Hold on. Ready, and woo! See, ta-da! Brand new day. No more rain, all fixed. And now you can look at my cute little mine shaft. Look at it. It's so precious. I love it. I love decorating. If y'all are on my channel, you know that I love decorating. It's one of my favorite things is going through and adding all kinds of like little tiny details. So it's just a strip mine. It's nothing really fancy. It goes way down there. I have not finished digging it out to bedrock because I kept running into caves and water stuff. So I haven't finished making it down to bedrock, but I love it. It's such a cute little simple area. I love it so much. So I did that. So that's good. So now we'll be able to get resources a little bit easier. Nothing really new is going on in Greg. There is something I do want to show you guys, but I'll show you that in a minute. So before I do that and I start showing you guys some clips, let's head down to the beach. Our farm is doing great. Our pig is guarding the farm as he does. And I want to show you guys, so yeah, look, sugarcane. I'm going to eventually build a sugarcane farm. I just haven't done it yet, so that's fine. No, they're making noise. I know I've talked about how I kind of want to like do something with this beach area, and I am officially starting to come together with some plans on what to do, but I haven't like fully figured out the kind of builds that I want to do, so I don't really have that part planned yet, but I know the general vibes of what I want to do down here. And I think I want to kind of turn it into like my own little miniature like shopping boardwalk kind of like vibes. Like a boat dock, but like with shops and little things. And anyways, that's what we're going to do. So eventually this area is going to be covered up. Now over here, what I'm thinking is I actually want to put the barn here for all of our animals because right now they are just stuck in some pens on the beach. And, yeah, I was going to put the sheep there, and, I went to the hole that I was keeping the sheep in. No, he despawned, but there was a dog in here and just meat everywhere. So I no longer have any sheep, but eventually I'll get some sheep. And I think I want to build a big barn here for all of our little farm animals. And then under, you see this little tunnel? Yeah. I've been doing big girl things, and I think I want to build like an underground, productivity area is what we're going to call it. I'm going to decorate it up. It'll be pretty. It's not just going to be like weird sand walls and mixed in with like a few other blocks that I've used. Like it's not going to be chaos that you're about to see, but we'll eventually make it pretty and turn it into something nice and cute. And that way we can have like the big barn covering it, but it's kind of tucked away from the rest of the build. So that way I can just like put a little trapdoor or something at the back of the barn and I can go down into our little productive area, which speaking of has been started. So as you know, I had a village breeder going. I think I showed that in my last episode. If I didn't, then I have a village breeder in here. Now I did take away the composter because they were going too much. Too many villagers were getting shoved in there. So I took away the composters so that they're not making any more babies. But yeah, I got a little village breeder going, and now, hold on. Now, double doors to be safe. Look it! I showed this off on stream already, but I have a little village converter. Now, I do have some spider spawners down in the lush cave just below our base, so I'm going to use that to build a spider farm pretty soon so that we can get spider eggs, spider eyes, so that we can get spider eyes so I can start working on potions of weakness and all the fun stuff so I can eventually convert these villagers. But did a little thing to protect them from the zombie. And then we have the zombie, which I'm not going to click that lever because it'll lift up his glass and he's going to get them. He did pick up an iron golem head. I don't want to talk about it, but it's fine. But I'm really, really proud as someone that's never really done much with redstone. It was just a like little simple thing, but I'm pretty happy with it. We got this set up, and part of my biggest goal. Let me step out here since he's kind of loud. Okay, I stepped outside real quick because the zombie was getting too loud. So part of my biggest goal, other than just the builds and really pushing myself to do bigger, more detailed builds, and as far as builds go, part of my goal for this season is to teach myself better texturing. But outside of that, one of the things that I really, really want to use this season to try to learn and grow as a Minecraft creator is redstone and farms. I've never made farms before. I've said it a million times on this channel. Eventually I'll stop saying it, but it's just something that's been like slightly overwhelming, but also like the more that I build the farms, the more I'm like, oh, this is outrageously helpful. So I'm really excited that we're starting to get the farms going and I'm starting to learn a little bit more about redstone and how that kind of stuff works. So that's been really fun. But yeah, so I have these guys. I did sit here and roll for like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes to get some of the book. Okay, I turned the zombie down, so hopefully he's not as loud. But I rolled to get some of the books that I knew that I would be wanting a lot. So I have a Fortune 3, Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Mending, Infinity, and Looting 3. These are the only librarians I'm going to have. Eventually, I will convert them so that their prices are a bit lower. But there's a few people here on home that are going to be doing bookshops and like really focusing on all the other books. So I didn't really want to do that because I would much rather let them take over that and I can just go buy from them whenever they have their shops up. So I just made a few, just the ones that, like I said, that I knew that I would be wanting pretty frequently or for my weapons and armor. Just, of course, like there's still plenty of other books and enchantments that I would either be rolling for or buying the books for myself, but these have been really, really helpful to get started with some of the like grinding for materials and stuff. And then following here, ta-da, look at them. This is the manager. This is Supervisor Jim. Coda named him, so I don't have a name tag on him yet, but this is Supervisor Jim. And yeah, these are all my little dudes. So I have these guys because they sell quartz and I am running a quartz shop. Or going to eventually be running a quartz shop. Right now I just have a little makeshift one put together at spawn. But I want to make like an actual quartz shop. So I have these guys to help out with that. And then these guys to just really mostly use the iron to get emeralds. Nothing really else that they're useful for. But what I was thinking about doing was setting some of the like more important ones, I guess, with like the better trade rates down here. Eventually turn this into like a really pretty looking trading hall. Again, all underground, kind of as the productivity like hub of my build and my base. But then I want to release some of them and I want to build them like little homes with rails and beds so that they can't escape, they can't get hurt. But I want to build them up on the eventual boardwalk that I'm going to do for the beach. And that way it kind of just brings some like life to our boardwalk build. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that has been a ton of fun getting to work with that. I will say villagers are not my favorite to work with, but I have been really appreciating having them down there. It's been helping a lot. And then, you know, I have the mending villagers, so I can just go trade for iron for the emeralds and get XP that way to heal up all my stuff. So right now I don't have an XP farm. I'm just kind of using them, but I think I'm okay with that. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get to our very first build for today's episode. So as you guys know, I have my iron farm and my cobblestone farm, and I think I want to try to put something above those just to kind of start building up our little boardwalk and get it kind of decorated. So let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse and get that built. I am obsessed. I'm so thrilled with how this build came out. I did kind of toy around with it in creative because, like I said, one of my biggest goals in terms of building is teaching myself better texturing. And I can't count how many different white blocks I went through trying to figure out how I wanted to texture up the walls. But all in all, I really, really love this house. I think it's so cute. Something else I'm trying to work on is learning how to do like cutesier roofs to have like little jet outs and stuff like that. And yeah, I've never used terracotta before, so I used some green terracotta mixed in with the moss and the leaves. I love it. I'm absolutely thrilled with this build. Of course, nothing inside. It's all empty and weird. But now that way our cobblestone farm is covered up and our iron farm is running, I was a little bit anxious that putting this on top of the ironstone or the iron farm without any like room around it was going to cause issues because, you know, iron farms need like a big flat area, but actually thankfully it doesn't. And as you saw, it is running perfectly fine. So that is been really, really well. And DFox was kind enough one day when he was over here visiting to offer, in return for stealing some more of my iron, to set me up an auto sorter. I know nothing about this kind of redstone. Obviously, I don't know much about redstone at all, but he has it set up to where, yeah. Oh, and he set up an auto crafter. So it's not just an auto sorter, it's an auto crafter, and it's now auto crafting me blocks of iron instead of me having to manually do that. And then he has the poppies coming over here into the composter and building it into bone blocks. So huge shout out to DFox Gaming. Thank you so much for setting that up, DFox. I absolutely adore you. You're the best. And yeah, just thank you. If you guys don't know who DFox is, I highly recommend going over and following him. I don't know that he's doing any YouTube home content, but he is a streamer on Twitch as well, and he does stream home content, so definitely go follow him and show him some love. This is just a little thing that I was just kind of goofing off, and we put here, it's just a random button to cover up the armadillo farm, which I talked to Coda and was kind of showing him, and he helped me organize these a little bit better so that they're all funneling into the one so that I could fix the chests up a little bit nicer. So also, huge shout out to Coda and thank him for that. Which, speaking of Coda, he actually also recently just started up his own YouTube channel, and I would like to give him a shout out on my channel every now and then because he is my fiance. But outside of that, he is a wonderful Minecraft builder, and so definitely go show him some love and check out his channel. I will link both him and DFox in the comments down below. Yeah. Anyways, Iron Farm house thing built aside, it is the start to what I'm hoping will be a very cute little beach boardwalk. I think I might want to cut it off here, but over here is where I go down into the lush cave, so I might move that and see if I can make myself something else closer and just leave that kind of to be empty, or maybe we'll do something with it. I just don't really know yet. But yeah, I think I kind of want it to start like maybe here or so and come over, and then that will be the barn area. Maybe build like a boating dock here and some more like little shops and stuff. I'm really excited for this beach area. So that is our build for today. So now we are on to the adventuring portion of this episode. So I have quite a few things to get up to with my friends here in just a little while. So I am going to head off to that. Now, what are we going to be doing? We are going to go to the nether. I want wither skulls. I want wither skulls. I want a beacon. I want to make mining out this pod soul much easier. So I really have been wanting wither skulls, but I, as you guys know, die a lot. It's fine. It's totally fine. But anyways, so I messaged a few people and asked if they would like to get together to go wither skull farming together at another fortress. And the group that I had messaged was DFox, Emmy, and Topsy, because Emmy was saying that she would love to go on some adventures. Topsy, too, I haven't really got to hang out with her on like really any adventures. And then same thing with DFox. All the people that I had just kind of like interacted with, but hadn't really got to like do anything with. So we put together a little group, and we were going to go nether fortressing. But yeah, so that we're going to do that here in just a little bit, and I'll make sure to record it, and I'll include some clips of how that goes.
Prepare for trouble.
Adventure.
Make it double.
There you go. Thank you.
Did somebody punch me?
No.
No.
Why'd you look at me like that, Ginny?
I didn't look at you any specific way. It's a Minecraft face. There's only one expression.
No, that was Topsy. I know that was Topsy.
Oh, Emmy, don't walk in front of me.
Oh no!
I was shooting at it. Don't walk in
Everything's
front of
fine.
my
Everything is
arrows.
fine.
Oh
We're
my
2
God.
minutes
I
in.
did
It's
nothing.
fine.
I did nothing. I just looked back at you. Did you see that?
Oh my
Why did you look at me like that, D-Fox?
goodness. Oh. Hold on,
Everything's fine. I've just been set on fire. It's...
There we go. Oh my god.
We're doing great. Everything's fine.
It's already off to a great start, and even 5 minutes in, it already shot somebody. This is great.
I made full villages.
Why do I have a fence?
That's a good question. Maybe you're just on the fence about things.
Oh.
Are you and I gonna have a problem, Emmy? Are we gonna have some problems?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be on my side, Chitty.
Sorry. Yeah, how dare you hit me? Gosh.
I'm really ablaze with.
Oh my god, please, no. Am I gonna have to get all the clips of your stupid jokes? No. I'm not a dad joke.
I mean, never.
It's already
say
fire
never.
enough as it is, isn't it? Oh,
I mean, I've really got to build up a strong fortress of puns.
Ginny turns into the corner.
at least I am resistant to all these fiery birds you're putting out there, you know.
I know. I'm just on fire right now.
It's like you're ablaze, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I need to go. I'll just
Blaze.
leave. I'll see myself out. All the giggles. We're just laughing. That's all we're doing. Oh, look, a child! Shoot it!
A child.
Okay,
Look,
that's
child.
gonna be a
Shoot.
horn. That's gonna be a horn. Oh look, a child.
Both. You know what? Yeah, both.
A child.
That scared me.
Ginny, Ginny.
Ginny, fight back, Ginny. Ginny, fight back. Breathe.
I was afraid we all hit them in your corner and you just couldn't see, you know, through the tears.
Ginny, I need you to breathe so I can breathe. These are making me laugh.
Okay.
You're not even saying I'm okay. You're saying I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, stop! We're turning into squeaky toys. I need something to drink. Oh.
Oh no, there's a spider on the roof.
Kill it. Oh.
Kill it. Mean. I was just blocking your path.
I
Kill
swear.
it, fire. It's my answer to everything.
It's like Undertale all
Kill
over
it.
again.
Ooh, I found some.
Okay. Woo.
Oh, there's another one! Don't smack it at me, Chitty. Oh
Sorry.
my god.
I wasn't trying to. I wasn't thinking that through.
Chitty, you're smacking them into my back.
Oh no!
Fine. Everything's fine.
How you doing, Jenny?
I'm slowly making my way through soul sand. Bless
Oh,
you.
God.
I am about 350. Bless you.
Oh my god.
Was that 3 times?
Bless you. For
4
goodness
times.
sakes.
Are you okay? 5?
Oh.
Are you okay? Bless. Okay. Just wait. I'll just wait.
Nightcrawler knocked me out for like
Bless you.
2 full days, and it took me
Thank
much.
Machine
you.
gun Topsy over here, jeez.
My goodness. It's like-
No.
Christmas
Chitty.
tree.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, there's a weather.
Oh, watch out!
Oh.
I got it. You come.
Yeah.
We're on one
Alright,
side
everybody
of the fortress,
group
but we
up
got
at
opposite side.
Tinny.
This spot.
Yeah.
This
Okay, this went surprisingly well already.
You're looking pretty
Yeah.
hot
Where-
there.
We're
Kidding,
missing
because
Ethel.
it's a mess.
Ethel, where are you?
Stop.
Hello, sir.
I
Can you
still
help me
have
find
mine.
a wither skeleton? Oh, you're walking away from me. No, I get that, but can you just... no, just like, where's the nearest wither skeleton? No, I get that you're walking away from me. I just need you to ask this one simple question. Or answer. I'll ask it. I'll ask the question. You answer. Oh!
Did it work?
What?
Sam?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you
It
do
was a
that? for?
stalactite, I think.
A stalactite!
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you think it was?
Yeah.
I don't... Maybe.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Friends.
I don't know. That seems a bit fishy to me.
Oh no, we're back here. We've gone full circle. So that was a ton of fun, but insanely chaotic. I am so grateful to have been able to be a part of that. We weren't planning for that many people being on, but the day that we were going to do that was a holiday. And so I think quite a few of us were off of work, as well as it's now September. So one-shot and challengers are over, which means our fellow homies that were on those during the month of August are now able to come back over onto home. So it ended up being a very busy day here on the server. I think that was the most people we've had since the start of the server, because most people have been so busy with one-shot or challengers or work during the month of August. So it was really fun that so many people ended up joining up. I had an absolute blast. It was so much fun. My stomach hurt from laughing. I literally had tears in my eyes. It was so much fun. And in the end, hold on, let me turn around. We ended up getting 2 wither skulls. So I only need 1 more, thankfully, to be able to start up my very own beacon. And now that we know where a really good fortress is, I can always head back over there and go, get the last skull that I need. And I know Topsy was talking about building a wither farm, and I think Ethel was too. So I offered up my help if either one of them want help whenever it comes time to work on that. However, I do die a lot. So I, as you can see, have my little not cauldrons. Hold on, brewing stands. My brewing stands. So I am working on making up some extra fire res potions to leave as a stock over at our little miniature base that we ended up setting up at that wither fortress. So that way anybody that heads over there can have some fire res potions. And yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm also going to build a respawn anchor and put it there because yeah, I think that would be helpful, because once we got there, we all ended up pretty much dying within the first like 10 minutes. So it turned out to be a lot, but yeah, that's a ton of fun. So I do have some fire res potions started, unfortunately just not a lot. Also went and traded with some piglins really close to my nether portal, so they also gave me some fire res potions, but I think I left those in my chest next to my little piglin spot. But anyway, so that's something that we can look forward to, and now we'll have currently not an actual farm, but at least a really good area that we can build a farm with anyone that or help people that are wanting to build the farm, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that being said, I desperately would like to get a little bit more progress going on my shops, and I talked with Hyken because Hyken is selling gunpowder, and they said that they are more so wanting to sell like mob drops. So I am going to be running a elytra and firework shop. Now, I just recorded some like quick little clips, so I'll include those here. I went in busting the other night, and I spent about 2 to 3 hours, and I'll include the map of all the different ships that I went to, and went to town grabbing lots of elytras, of course a few shulkers, a few extra end chests here and there, and just getting a bunch of loot so I can now run an elytra shop. I will head over to spawn and show you guys what that looks like here in just a moment, because I'm going to be real honest with you. By the time I was done with the end bust, I wanted to go ahead and set up the elytra shop, but it was literally like 2 a.m. for me, which if you're new here, I do have insomnia bouts that get really nasty sometimes. So some of the nights that they're really, really bad, I'm up literally all night. And that was one of those nights. But despite me being awake, I kind of forgot to hit record. So I'm really sorry about that, but I will fly over to spawn here in just a moment and show you guys that. But to make a fireworks shop, I also need the gunpowder, but I also need sugarcane. And I also would like to have just extra stuff that I can maybe trade with my villagers. So I'm going to build a mob farm. Let's go ahead and jump into that and get started on the mob farm. Okay, so happy next day for me, happy next few moments for y'all in the video. The mob farm is done. It is currently turned off, off, I think. I think they're just spawning there. And yeah, you can already see all the mazillion of arrows that I've thrown out. I have AFK'd here overnight. And this thing is OP. OP as heck. We ended up having to add some extra chests because I already, like I said, I already emptied out a ton of the arrows because I don't really need the arrows since I have infinity. But yeah, this is just from one night. This is from one night, and this isn't even all of the gunpowder. I already took out some of the gunpowder at the time of recording this. I'm sorry. I took out some gunpowder and already made some rockets so I could go put some over at the shop, as well as I have like 2 shulker boxes full over at my base. Yeah, and then I still have, I think, some... Okay, there we go. This is my little AFK box. It's already killed me like twice. The door was open when I don't remember it being open. And then, so I fell out, and then there was another time that I was trying to get on the ladder and I couldn't, and I forgot to deploy my wings. So anyways, oh no, I did take it home. But anyways, this is my little box. It's just a cute little box. I left a little sign so that people will know. I mean, if I'm here, it'll obviously say currently AFK, and they'll obviously know that. But anyways, I just like my signs. But yeah, it is working so incredibly well. It's crazy how much gunpowder I made. I already had made, I want to say like 13 stacks of rockets and 2 shulker boxes full. 3, sorry, there was 3 because I made some extra rockets for myself. So 3 shulker boxes full of gunpowder plus 13 stacks of rockets plus everything that's down there. That's just from one night of AFKing. This mob farm is fantastic. I will make sure to link in the description down below the tutorial that I watched to build this thing. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you are ever in need of a mob farm. That being said, I am now going to fly over to spawn with you guys and show you guys my little elytra shop, and that's going to be where we will wrap up today's episode, because that is the last thing, going the wrong way, that is the last thing that I built. So I guess I will see you guys at spawn. And here we are. This is my little elytra shop. I'm very sorry that I forgot to hit record when I was building this. But yeah, I made like a little tiny little like end island, and then used some black concrete to kind of try to make it look like a void. And then I built the wings, and eventually, now that I have the rockets, but more so once I have the sugarcane farm so that I can more easily stock the rockets, I want to build like a little rocket behind the wings so that it can kind of function as both an elytra or a fireworks shop. And eventually I want to look into like making like the colored rockets and the longer flight duration rockets, those kinds of things. But for now, I just have a little circle box and my little rockets, which I had made some sales earlier. I already took out the home coins, and I've sold 2 elytras so far. I grabbed the home coins earlier from the other one. I'm sorry. So that's been really fun. So now, especially for the new people that are going to be joining on, you know, here in September, since they were away for the month of August, they can more easily get some elytras and some rockets. And of course, as the season progresses, you know, that's probably not going to stay, because at that point everyone will have elytras and most likely mending as well. So the wings shop might not technically exist for the rest of the server, but the rockets will, and I like the wings, so they're gonna stay. Other than that, I do want to show off this little guy. This is a Froglight shop that Happy and Raven built together, and the way that it dispenses the Froglights is like my favorite thing ever. I've already bought them, but I want to show you guys. So I actually would like more of this guy, and it's 16 Froglights per home coin, right? So we're gonna take our 1 home coin and we put it in here, and then watch. Look at it. Look at it go. Oh my god. Greatest thing I've ever seen. It's my favorite shop in this whole shopping district just for that. He goes bleh, and he gives you little frog lights, and I think it's just the greatest thing on the planet of Earth. I do see a Happy and a Raven behind me. And oh, scared the daylights out of me, she did. I have no idea what Raven and Happy are building, but they're building something over there. So I'm gonna head out before I accidentally record spoiler stuff. And so, with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap up my episode here for today. It has been a very fun, very busy past 2 weeks here on Home. I feel like I've gotten quite a bit of progress done. We have 1 like official new build, but between the villagers and the mob farm, my little like mining tunnel, I feel like we're headed towards doing a lot better. I feel like I'll be able to progress a little bit easier whenever it comes to gathering materials, and we can actually start working on this beachfront. I'm really excited. So that being said, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Before I go, real quick, yes, that is Teacup behind me. Before I head out, I do want to say, thank you to whoever it was that slept. Before I head out, I do want to say, I know that I have it in my description, and I mentioned it on my videos that I stream on Twitch as well. Unfortunately, I was not able to stream last Saturday. The same reason that I wasn't able to release an episode last week, because just some health stuff came up, and yeah, so I wasn't really able to do that. And unfortunately, I have not been able to stream at all this week either, because I normally stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I am actually heading out of town on Thursday, and I won't be back until Monday night. So unfortunately, no streams this week and no streams tomorrow after you guys see this episode, because it'll be releasing on Friday. So I am very sorry that I've kind of been away from the stream. It's just kind of the way that the dice has been rolling lately. Hello, Teacup. But I will be back to streaming regularly. After this episode releases, that Wednesday will be the very next stream that I have, and I have some news that I would like to share with you guys. But I would like to be able to share it live with the community. So if you would like to be here for that announcement or just to come hang out with me while I work on builds or grinding or going on adventures, whatever it is that I'm going to get up to on stream, and to come hang out with the community, make sure that you swing by next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is whenever I go live, both Wednesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, I would be honored to have you guys there. That being said, that is enough rambling for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. As always, it means the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.